Odyssey presents The Lost Ones. No man knows what forces lie beyond the galaxy's farthest boundaries. We exist in the immensities of time and space, on a sphere of rock and mud called Earth, unaware of the countless worlds beyond our vision. We live behind the barriers of space and time, but someday these barriers will vanish, and we will know the vastness and the mystery of the universe, its peoples and its terrors, and enemies we never dreamed of.
I'm looking for Will Bradley. He has some papers I need for a physics exam.
Will's out on the hill again tonight. I don't know what crazy thing he's up to.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy to be up there in this snowstorm. Thanks. Will? Hey, Will! Where are you? That sound. The light. The silver light. It's like a big tube going right up to the sky. Hey, how about that? It's warm inside.
Get out of here! Hurry! Before it's too late!
Well, sure, I didn't mean to. Where are you, anyway? Oh, what are you hiding behind the rocks for?
You stupid, dumb, brainless idiot, you!
Hey, wait just a minute there. Who the devil are you?
You speak the English language. Will Bradley's sector.
Well, where is Will? Where did he go? He was right here yelling at me a minute ago. Hey, how did I get in this jungle?
We are completely and totally lost, thanks to you, whoever you are.
I'm Joel Simmons. If you don't mind, I think I'll climb out of this puddle. Now it's my turn to ask some questions. Who are you, and what's this about being lost?
I had a schedule to meet Will at his terminal, and you interfered and threw us off. That's why we landed here.
Where?
I don't know. We are lost in both time and space. I am Tamarina from Al Gore. My people are time travelers. I met Will Bradley a year ago. Thanks to you, we may never see any other planet but this one.
I'm sorry, but
Never mind. Help me with the cubes. There's still a chance they might find us.
These little red blocks?
What else would I mean?
They're lit up inside.
Yes. We must arrange 8 of them in a square 50 paces wide. Put one over by that rock. Hurry! It's getting dark.
Okay, we've made the square. Now what? Hey, they're getting brighter. Why, it's shining into the sky like a beacon.
Exactly, a beacon. Now we wait and hope someone picks it up.
Hey, look! Look, something's happening inside the red beam. A white column of light, just like...
That's it! Run! Get to the center of it. In a moment, you'll be home.
What about you?
I'll go next to my own time and place.
When will I see you again?
Never! Go quickly, now!
Tamarina! Tamarina!
Will! Joel, you idiot! What happened?
Tamarina.
How do you know about Tamarina? Oh, so you were with her.
She made me go first. She said she'd go next to her own world.
I would have had a signal from Al Gore if she'd made it. Something's wrong. Come on, we've got to get back to the hill. Help me set out these cubes.
They're just like the ones Tamarina had. How did you meet her?
A year ago, here on this hill. I saw the silver column of light, and she stepped out of it. She came 3 or 4 times after that.
Do you understand how our people move from one world to another? And what does time have to do with it?
I understand very little. The Algorans say every object in space will occupy every point in space if you give it enough time. So if they want to visit Earth, they simply pick a time when Earth is next to the space occupied now by Algor. And they step over from one world to the other by means of their time channels. We've got to find her.
Is this it?
This is Algor.
It's a desert. This is fantastic. Over there, that city, or what's left of it, what is it called?
Carnapus, one of Algor's greatest.
Why is it in ruins? Where are all the people?
On other worlds, most of them. That's the way they spend their lives. There is a priestly order of scientists who control the time channels. They and their machinery are inside these cliffs behind us.
I imagined a world of supermen and great cities and beautiful garden lands.
Here they come. That's Coral, the chief receptionist.
Welcome, Will Bradley. We had not expected you.
We want to see Tamarina.
I will check her current location.
This computer keeps up-to-date information on hundreds of thousands of Algoran travelers.
Tamarina is not available. She is now a lost one.
What does he mean, lost one?
She experienced some interference.
She sent me back and she said she was going home.
She was diverted by the Bakora.
Well, aren't you going after her?
Our people travel at their own risk. Thousands are lost every year. Rescue missions are impossible. If they don't return on schedule, they're abandoned. The lost ones.
We have to find Tamarina.
There's no law that says Joel and I can't make a search for Tamarina. Give us a ship.
I cannot take such responsibility.
Then let us take our case to SUSSELEIN.
We regret Tamarina has become a lost one.
Send us to Buckhor to find her.
You know the dangers of that.
What are the Bakori?
Vandals. They've destroyed 10,000 worlds. Algor cannot police the whole universe.
Will you help us?
I will tell you a secret. The Bakori are expecting you.
Expecting us?
Tamarina was taken as bait. They expect rescuers. They do not know our rules.
Why?
Because you would bring Tamarina back by time channel, and the Bakori would then try to wedge open the channel to force full entry into this sector, which they have never been able to do before.
Could they do that?
Oh, yes. But we would seal ourselves off from the area they penetrate. There is no cause for concern to Algor.
When can we go? This atmosphere is like a steam bath. Let's head for those buildings over there.
Here comes the welcoming committee.
Greetings, my friends of... where is it? The planet Earth. I am AMULAR, Director of Bakor. You will refresh yourselves and dine with me, and then we will discuss your mission. Lizard steak from Zembra. Delicious, is it not?
Yes, it sure is.
Great tasting.
We have the entire universe to supply the most exquisite food, arts and crafts in existence. But now to your mission, my friend.
We're searching for one of our lost ones, a person named Tamarina.
Oh, yes, and how she's waited for your coming. She'd all but given up hope. Tomorrow you shall see her.
Will, look, outside the window. It looks like one of those prehistoric birds. A pterodactyl, that's it. Look, there's another one behind it.
They must be at least 3 meters tall.
Good morning, gentlemen. I see you're admiring the creoles we've selected for you. They're 2 of the finest trained mounts on Bacor. They've been instructed to take you to Tamarina and return. You need have no concern about guidance. Merely strap yourselves in the saddle and the creoles will do the rest.
I wouldn't have believed a bird could be ridden.
Oh, so many things in the universe you've never thought of, eh, my friends?
The sun's about gone. I hope these birds will remember what they were told.
I think we're going down now.
Welcome, Earthman. We have prepared for your coming. Your friend awaits you. Come. There.
Will, it's you. It's really you. And you came too, Joel Simmons.
The birds look like they're ready to go again. I see they've got one for you, Tamarina.
Have you got a cutting tool? One for each of us?
There's an instrument and toolkit in each of our packs. They all have cutters.
Good. When we're in the air, we're going to use them on the creoles. Trust me. I'll explain later. Now, let's get out of here. Will! Joe!
Yeah? What is it?
We're coming over the edge of the desert. We must act fast now. See that small chain about the neck of your creel?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I see it.
A medallion is attached to the chain. That's how the Bakori control the birds. I'm going to cut the chain. I want you to cut yours at the same time.
What will the birds do?
They may go wild. To control them, put your hands around their necks and press in the direction you want the creatures to go. Be careful. They may be hard to control.
Well, then what?
We'll land. Follow me down.
Okay, I'm ready. Me too.
Now! Quickly! Not too steep a dive.
Sandstorm! I can't see! Will, I've lost sight of Tamarina. Can you see her?
No! I can't control this thing! It's trying to turn on me!
Tamarina! Tamarina!
Never mind her now! Let's get down!
Made it. Tamarina? Will? Are you all right? Can you hear me?
I'm here! Keep calling!
I think I see you now.
Keep coming! That's it!
Look out! The creel behind you! It's attacking! That thing must have gone crazy. Tamarina, where is she?
I don't know. Let's get our lights on. She might spot him.
Tamarina? Tamarina, are you all right?
It's no good.
I don't understand it. There was no sign of this storm, and then...
I think it's a Bakori illusion.
Illusion? This sand blasting my face is no illusion.
That's how the Bakori attack. They can make a man believe he's drowning in the middle of a desert, and he will die of drowning.
Look, is that a light over there? That red glow?
It is. Tamarina's using one of our beacon cubes to signal us. Tamarina! Tamarina!
Will! Oh, Will! I thought you were lost. Now we've got to hurry. Do you have beacon cubes?
We each have enough to make a beacon.
We'll need them all to reach Al Gore. Quickly now, make the square. It's coming. They were watching for us. Hurry! Inside the
don't believe it. It never happened.
1 minute the sandstorm of Bakor, the next Al Gore and the ruins of Cornupus.
It happened all right. Now I know what it's like to be one of the lost ones.
Intelligent life expands throughout the universe. Mighty conflicts develop because the purposes of living creatures differ from galaxy to galaxy and from planet to planet. There are those who would expand and grow, and those who would crush all growth. There are those who would build and create, and those who would merely live off the work and creation of others. And between these creatures and these purposes, there is forever conflict and strife.
You are most fortunate. Quite frankly, I never expected to see you again.
It still seems too easy. They could have stopped us.
I told you they wanted you to return so they could pry open a channel to this sector.
You allowed that? In order to save me?
We can seal off Al Gore and all our normal time paths. There is no danger to us from the Bakori.
No danger to you. But what about other worlds?
The Bakori exist, and they will destroy worlds regardless of anything we can do.
There's something more, isn't there?
Unfortunately, I failed to recognize that your Earth is now in the direct path of the Bakori.
Earth?
It saddens me to say that your planet will eventually be overwhelmed by the Bakori. You are welcome, however, to remain with us on Al Gore.
This is insane! You can't just tell me my home world is going to be wiped out and calmly offer me a place here.
What else would you have us do?
At least you could help us fight. You've always had enough science to be able to fight the Bakori. But instead, the Algorans have become a spineless bunch of renegades who have abandoned their own world rather than face the responsibilities of caring for it.
You are our guest, Will Bradley. You forget yourself. Good night to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were out here, Tamarina.
It's all right. I couldn't sleep, so I came out here to watch the desert in the moonlight. It's as if I never saw it before.
I think you care for things you never cared for before.
Oh, yes. I cared for Al Gore. I'm sick when I see what it has become. Cornupus. It once held 5 million people who called it home. Time travel has been a curse to us.
It sounds funny to say this, but I have a home called Earth that I love too, and I'm not going to sit back and watch it be destroyed. Isn't there anything your people can do to help us?
I think so. I'm not sure what, but I'm going to see SUSSELEIN again tomorrow. He was too upset to talk further tonight.
Will isn't very diplomatic, is he? You know, if we could stop the Bakori, I would enjoy staying here on Al Gore, helping you rebuild.
No, there's nothing for you here on Al Gore.
There is something. Something I should hate to lose.
What is that?
It's called Tamarina.
The Bakori must have touched your mind after all, Earthman. There is nothing called Tamarina here for anyone.
I have considered ways we might help you. Long ago, we designed a machine we call the Time Shifter. It can shift an object, whether a man or a planet, to a dead-end branch of time. Such a branch simply runs out of time, and anything on it ceases to exist.
Could we attack Bakor with it?
You would have to plant the device on Bakor. That would be very difficult, but not impossible. But first you must build the machine. We do not have the proper materials or facilities. You would have to build it on Earth. It could then be installed in one of our ships.
What about Tamarina?
I must help prepare the ship.
We'll leave at once. And let's all pray that we can act in time to save Earth.
The latest in a series of catastrophes that has left millions of people dead and millions more homeless was an attack on Denver, Colorado today by giant bird-like creatures. Informed sources say it's too early to estimate casualties, but they may run into the thousands. No one as yet has an answer to what is causing this strange phenomenon we've experienced these past 3 months. But we do know that the amount of death and destruction throughout the world has been staggering.
I think we're ready now. We've tested every circuit to the Algoron specifications.
Well, maybe we can finally do something about this mess. Turn the set off and let's get started. The beacons are set up in the parking lot and ready to go.
Good. Let's get these crates out there while there's still some Earth civilization left to salvage. We'll give the Bakori everything this time shifter can deliver.
I'm so glad.
Is the ship ready?
Welcome, my friends. The ship is over there. We will install the time shifter at once. You will need some instructions in helping Tamarina handle the ship and weapons.
It's huge.
The forward 2/3 is the vessel itself. The rear portion will contain the time shifter. You must land on Bakor, disengage the rear section, and leave it there.
What kind of protection do we have in this thing?
You will be enclosed in a protective time cell generated by the ship. It consists of pure time stasis. Nothing can pass through it. A small porthole shifts very rapidly over the surface of the cell to permit observation. There is a powerful time charge weapon aboard for defense.
And what will the Bakori... Well, what'll they be doing while we're dropping the time shifter in their laps?
They will attack you with every weapon at their command.
We'll be in range of Bakor almost instantly by time channel. Is the time charge gun calibrated for our coordinates?
Done.
All right, get ready. We're entering Bakori space now.
Here they come.
Their fleet is concentrated to starboard. We'll swing toward the mountains in the eastern hemisphere. Crew check. Computer.
Computer ready.
Time cell.
Locked. Scanner port open.
Course.
On course. 1G acceleration.
Time charge gun.
Ready. We're supposed to get through the time cell with anything.
That was a time thrust, a line, a discontinuity. We didn't know the Bakori had it.
We're coming in awfully fast.
We must.
What's that? That shadow over in the corner, what is it?
They're here. It's not real, remember that. Ignore it.
I think SUSSELEIN underestimated our friend's capabilities.
Power in the time cell is going down. Something is sucking it out.
If they can draw power out of the time cell, our shield will go down. Boost the power input.
Power up. But the drain is still increasing.
We've got to land, quickly.
That ball of fire, it's going to hit us. That was close.
It must be a new kind of missile, a time charge. It's got to be a secret to find us at this speed.
I see him. The one that's firing those charges at us.
Yes, and there's a whole fleet behind. Hit it!
Oh, got him!
There's another one coming up. Get it, Will! Will! Where are you? Will's gone. He's gone.
Shut up and get on that gun. We've got to fight them off. Joel, watch it. There's one coming in at Mark 20.
I see him.
a channel with a gun port and drew Will out.
Where? Where can we find him?
He's dead. Forget Will. Help me get the ship down. Your Earth depends on it. All right now. Release the time shifter segment.
Shifter unlocked. Separation complete. Time cell sealed.
Good.
The Bakori are getting our range again. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Let's get in a time channel and head for Algor.
We can't go back to Algor. The time cell is too weak now. If we touch it with a time channel, Bakori can force entrance into the shifter and smash the control settings. We've got to go somewhere else.
Tamarina, that's Will. Look, he's outside. We've got to get to him.
Joel, stop it! It's a Bakori illusion. Will isn't here. Get away from that porthole. We're getting out of here.
Where are we?
Watch the screen.
That sun, it exploded.
That was no sun. That was the end of Bakor. 1,000,000 worlds can rest now. Oh, it's gone. It's gone forever.
But where are we?
The Fringe.
The Fringe? What's that? I feel like everything is suddenly so quiet, so peaceful.
The Fringe is a region at the absolute limit of time and space. Time itself seems as if it is not fully formed. We had to come here to keep the Bakori from reaching the time shifter. No one lives here. I have a favorite world I often visit. I've never shown it to anyone.
Wow. I can see why you love this place. It feels as if time really is standing still. As if right now will last forever.
There is no other world just like it.
On Earth, there's a story of a place like this, long ago. It was called Eden, the Garden of Eden.
With Bakor gone, we can take the ship back to Algor, and you can time channel back to Earth.
Tamarina, not without you.
I told you once there was nothing for you on Algor named Tamarina. That is still true. A union between people who have crossed the time barriers would cause disaster to the history of both their races. That is the one rule of time travel that must never be broken.
Tamarina, look at me. Can you honestly sit there and tell me you want to leave me?
I didn't say it was of my choosing. But, yes, I never thought of that before.
What?
Well, there is one exception. Here, on a fringe world, it would make no difference to our own people.
But you would have to give up Algor.
And you would have to give up Earth.
Tamarina, I'd give up all the stars in the galaxy.
We were beginning to worry. We saw Bakor go down. Are you all right?
Joel and I are fine. Will was lost.
I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you?
On one of the fringe worlds.
I see. You and Joel Simmons.
Yes.
I wish you well. And I want you to know you saved more than one world. You saved two. Algor will always be grateful.
I don't understand.
The word went out to thousands of our scattered people that we were striking back instead of running from the Bakori. It gave them new life, and they have started coming home. Algor will be resurrected. The cities will be rebuilt. We will make gardens out of our deserts.
We're going to make a new world, too.
I spent so many lonely hours here by myself. I didn't even know I wanted someone to share it with. I hope you never regret you gave up Earth for this.
With you, it's home. Who needs more than that?